Hello everybody, I'm Baltmatrix, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class number 68 Leadfoot with Steeljaw. The figure comes with this background that is the Battle for Chicago. Our big bone bot is squat and bare-gutted. The coloring of the red on the dark plastic works pretty well, and the head sculpt is pretty good. It's your typical old man NASCAR fan. Steeljaw itself is okay. It's got a pair of baby blues there, and the exhaust coming out the back is fine, but the figure doesn't transform. It is literally just a hunk of plastic, and thereby utterly useless. Leadfoot's robot mode is fine. I really don't have any problems with it, other than I've never seen a bear gut on a Transformer before, but it's the Michael Bay universe. We all kind of know what he thinks of his fans, so yeah. In terms of accessories, the figure comes with one Gatling gun, 2 mini chain guns mounted on the forearms, and 2 racks of missiles mounted in the armpits. In robot mode, the figure is highly posable, however you do have to be careful, especially with the underarm mounted missiles, as if you move the finger around too much, they have a tendency to just pop off, and then after they pop off, they have a tendency to be played with by a small, furry animal. Posability of the figure is pretty good. Head is on a ball joint, though the head posability is a little bit wobbly because there's a lot of excess, space back there. Ball joint in the shoulder, swivel just above the elbow, over 90-degree bend at the elbow. Fists do not articulate except for in and out for the transformation. There is no torso swivel, but there is a little bit of a wiggle. Ball joint in the hip, which is weird because the hip is this giant piece of plastic that goes across, so you have this ratchet for in and out, and then underneath that is the hip that I've had mistransformed this whole dang review. Swivel just above what accounts for the knee articulation, and then shin articulation for the transformation, and then a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of toe articulation for the transformation. Together, the Wrecker Boys look pretty good, with Leadfoot being the shortest with his legs transformed correctly, then Roadbuster, then Topspin. Of the 3 Wrecker characters, Leadfoot has the easiest transformation, in my opinion. To start off with, just come to the front of the figure and grab the entire chest and fold it open. It is only held together and in place by these 2 little pegs, and these little pegs in the shoulders. Take the head and push it down, and then unhook the chest, and then fold these red pieces up over the face, and they will have a tendency to pop off, and the front of the hood has a tendency to collapse too much when doing this. So replace the piece that you will inevitably pop off and flip the whole engine and head section up under the hood, and then collapse the hood into place. Leave the hood open like that for now. I like to put the arms out to the side, fold the front of the vehicle or the roof of the vehicle mode down a little bit so you could flip the backpack out. Next, we can flip the backpack all the way up and then close the hood, and it will snap into place. Come down to the feet next, fold the legs out, and then collapse them down at the hip. Do that for both sides, and then push the heels together, fold up the toes, and then flip the entire feet up into the shins, and then fold this entire section out and down. This is the way the directions say to do it, but what they don't tell you ahead of time is that there are little tiny pegs coming at the bottom of the spoilers that are supposed to peg into the inside of the back of the heels. So you really don't want to join the heels up first, but that's what the directions say to do. Next, fold the hands up on both sides, and then turn the arms, or the forearms, so that they line up with the 42. Turn the 42 in, and then fold the whole arm section underneath the car and peg it into place. And it's not that easy. I'm making it easier, or look easier, but you have to kind of loop it up and over the paneling there. And then we have the Chevy Impala car that he transforms into. Oh, and we can actually add the guns now. According to the directions, this is how the weapons are supposed to be mounted. Missiles are mounted on the top of the hood. On the top of the roof are the chain guns, and in the back part of the middle of the roof is the Gatling gun. Now, there are also peg holes here on the side, or pegs on the sides, so you can mount either of the Gatling guns or the missiles on the sides as well. Unfortunately, there is nowhere for Leadfoot's little Steeljaw friend to go. At all. He doesn't fit underneath, he can't fit inside, nowhere. I guess the only thing we could do is put him in the box. Overall, the car mode works. I like it, even though it feels like it's rubbing the bottom of the front of the car mode constantly. Nothing I can do about that. It's fine. Transforming the vehicle back into robot mode is very easy. Simply remove all of the accessories and then begin some of your favorite light, easy listening music. Gerwalk NASCAR! I really like our paunchy little Autobot friend here. I think this is the best of the Wreckers in terms of figures. Topspin could be a lot better if the guns weren't such a mess and his hips were actually not a mess. And Roadbuster is just not that great of a figure, but Leadfoot is. Leadfoot is a lot of fun. It's got a fun transformation, it's got good accessories, except for the dog, and it works. And it's fat, like me. What else can I say? So folks, I picked this figure up over at my local Target. I strongly suggest heading over to your local Target and seeing if you can find it. It is definitely the best of the three Wreckers. Let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you next time.